everybody. Welcome back to the Wednesday night edition of Inside the Headset as we roll down to Chattanooga to another private school, and that is the head coach of the Boyd Buchanan Buccaneers. He's in the Hall of Fame. He got his 480th win this past Friday night. We bring live head coach Gary Rankin. How you doing tonight, Coach?
I'm doing great, thanks.
Well, Boyd Buchanan's still rolling. It's been a little bit since we talked, but you played Silverdale and came away with a big win. Talk a little bit. Let's turn the page back and go back to Silverdale and that rivalry and take us through it a little bit.
It's a big rivalry, and we've really played two of our pretty big rivals the last 2 weeks and had some success. So started out with Silverdale, and we played really well. Ended up shutting them out, I think, 48-0 or something like that. But it was a big victory for us at that time, and they had gotten us the year before, so it was a big turnaround for our kids and set us up to have a good week for the last week against CCS.
Yeah, and then you hit Chattanooga Christian, and you were able to come away with a win in that one. Talk a little bit about some of the guys that are playing really well for the Boyd Buchanan Buccaneers.
Well, we got 11 on defense that are playing really well. Alto Moore, Jalen Sandifer, Bates, Standifer. We've got just a lot of kids. Tim Jones is playing really good defense in the secondary. So, like I said, I guess the last time we spoke, we've been playing really consistent defense, and we just had 2 turnovers in 6 games. So we've done the kind of things that you have to do to stay close to just about anybody, and been able to pull out those wins.
The young man that had the bruised shoulder against Christian Academy in Knoxville, and he set out against Silverdale. Did he come back against?
Yes.
He's good.
He came back and had a good game. Had 12 rushes for 130 yards and 3 TDs. So he really had a good game for us the other night. And it's a rivalry, and they've sort of, I don't know if Boyd's beat them in the last 8 or 10 years. So it was a big win for us. It's a TV game. It was exciting for our kids, and it was a big step for our program.
Where are you now, Coach? I mean, you're sitting at 6-0, and you got 4 left, and really need to finish strong. What scares you about this bunch, or is it complacency? Talk a little bit about it.
Nah, we addressed that the last 2 days with some very tough practices, I would say. So any kind of idea from any kids or any coaches that we were going to put it on cruise control for a few days got corrected yesterday. I promise you that. So we went back to some pretty heavy work this week, and we played Notre Dame, and that's been a pretty good game for us the last few years. And they've got some talent. They've fallen on a little bit of hard times with their win-loss record, but they do have kids and they do have talent. So Coach Fant does a great job coaching them. He'll have them ready for us. I know that.
Well, and it's when you go into a game like this, and maybe a team's rebuilding or teams struggling to find themselves as a team, it's still about what Boyd Buchanan needs to get done this Friday night as you make this last 4-game march.
And it is, and I've said that over and over and over for years. I'm worried about Boyd. I'm not worried about Notre Dame. And I heard the Oregon coach say that the other night. That every week for them it was Oregon against Oregon. So, you really worry about your own team. If we do the things that we're supposed to do and play like we're supposed to do, we've got a shot in a lot of games. So, and we've done a great job with that. I'll give our kids credit. We've given up 3 touchdowns all year. We've got 2 turnovers, and one of those was in the fourth quarter the other night by a freshman running back. So we've protected the football about as good as you can, and we've certainly not given any opponents easy scores.
You're getting ready to go through the best part of living in the state of Chattanooga. You're getting ready to go through the leaves changing, and as the mountains paint their picture, it's going to be a beautiful fall for you, isn't it, Coach?
It is, and we've got to go to Lakeway Christian in East Tennessee and play here in a couple of weeks, and we've got to go to Grace Christian in Knoxville. So we'll be all over East Tennessee the next couple of weeks.
Oh no, you're gonna get some. You're gonna get some pretty background as you roll up the road to get ready to play football. You get to see some wonderful scenery in the Volunteer State.
That's exactly right.
Coach, we appreciate you joining us on Inside the Headset. We wish you the best of luck Friday night against Notre Dame. Play clean and injury free.
Dork, thank you, brother. Appreciate you.
Appreciate you, Coach. Take care. Bye bye.